Hey there, YouTube. Just thought I'd do a follow-up video for the one that I did a little while ago about this GenRight off-road 30-gallon extended range fuel tank for Jeep XJs, and it's uses the later style pump. And in my video, I had talked about having to convert the system that's on my Jeep to a returnless system. Well, I guess that's not the case because I got to looking around on YouTube and found a video of a guy who did a LS swap in his Jeep, and it was like a Jeep TJ or something like that, and they have to have a return system in it, and it comes with a kit, or I don't know if it came with a kit or if he pieced it together, but there was a fix for that when using this newer style pump assembly. And what that is to came with a fitting, I think, that you have to, like this one here. I went on eBay and looked around and couldn't find one any smaller than this. This is an AN6 plug, or fitting, AN fitting for fuel cell return, and it comes with the fitting, the nipple, two like nylon, Teflon, whatever they are, washers, and then a back nut, and you have to drill in through the top of this fuel pump, and I figured that would be the best place because I think the way the lines go, fuel pump out, return, and so I drilled through this, tightened this thing down as tight as I could go. I was going to use some sealant on it, but I figure since it's going to be like a low pressure fuel line, that I won't need to. I just cranked it down as best I could without breaking this piece. Hopefully the nut doesn't back off and fall down into the tank. If it does, I'll deal with that later. I guess that's future me's problem, which I hope he doesn't have. But yeah, so I'm waiting on the 90-degree barb fitting to fit on this. I might run down to O'Reilly's. The part's supposed to come in on Saturday, but I don't know if I can wait that long, because I kind of want to get it done. But I think O'Reilly's has some of these fittings for carburetors and stuff when I looked online, and I'll go in and maybe get one of those, and it shouldn't sit any taller than this, hopefully. And yeah, so hopefully this works. Sorry about the thumb, pretty graphic right there. I was doing a radiator flush on the 93 on Goldie, and there was a piece of metal that was sticking up. It was jagged, and I tried to loosen the power steering pressure line to get, or one of the lines on the box, to get some clearance for the new radiator hose that I got, and ended up sliding my thumb right across that piece of jagged metal and cut it in those two places, and it hurt and bled like crazy. But it's healing up already, and I'll just gotta wash my hands and take care of it, and it'll be just fine. But that's what I had to do to this. Like I said, this is an AN-6 or AN-06 or whatever they are. It's I couldn't find one smaller than that. But then again, I didn't look completely that hard at doing it. I'll probably further on down the road, when I do this to future Jeep, to the rock crawler that I'm going to be building, I'll probably do the same thing and maybe look a little bit harder for the fitting for it. But hopefully this thing works. Pretty excited to get this tank in there, get it done, make sure it works. Depending on if I can get that other fitting, it might go in a little bit sooner. And then I won't do an install video on it because I think there's a couple out there already, or at least one guy Martin built, did it to his Jeep, and he kind of shows you some tips and tricks. I might, after it's all said and done, then I'll climb up under there and kind of maybe walk you through some of the stuff I had to do, because I already have my exhaust cut. It dumps out before in front of the rear axle, just straight down with an angle down to the ground, and then I'll have to remove my receiver, I think, put this up in there, and then put the receiver back for it to work because of these parts of the skid plate, or whatever this thing is. I don't really think you could call it a skid plate. It's more like a skid box. Goes all the way around. That's what's heavy. This thing is heavy, so it's going to be fun trying to work this thing up in there by myself. And hopefully everything hooks up, works. Hopefully the fuel gauge works. So here we'll see what happens. Yeah, till next time, y'all take care now.